Sega.
Hello, YouTube, welcome one and all. I am Exile Magpie and this is Valkyria Chronicles. A game that was released shortly after the launch of the PS3, which I actually have, the PS3 version, and I really do love this game. I love the animation, the style, the game mechanics, just the whole setup really. The characters are really... I have some really favourite characters in this, and we're gonna do a let's play. I just tested it out with that. Check a couple of things in the options. We've got everything Japanese if we wanted. No, we're just gonna have it like that. Volume levels for movie sequences cannot be changed, so we're just gonna have to live with that. Okay. So, new game. Yep, and that is pretty darn loud.
The year was 1935 EC. Two powers controlled the continent. In the east, the sun rose over the autocratic East European Imperial Alliance, otherwise known as the Empire. In the west, a network of loosely allied democracies formed the Atlantic Federation. Both powers depended on a precious mineral ragnite for their survival, and its growing scarcity led to the inevitable war. Hostilities began in the east when the Empire aggressively crossed their western border. The Atlantic Federation responded, and the Second European War was on. The Empire, with its vast military superiority, struck hard, gaining ground in early victories and putting the Federation on the defensive. Emboldened by their progress and momentum, the Empire set their sights beyond the borders of the Federation. In neighboring Gallia, a peaceful principality along the sea, they found their next victim. Gallia had long maintained its neutrality in the tensions between the two superpowers. But But the rich stores of Ragnite under the Gallian soil proved too tempting for the Empire. It amassed troops along the eastern border and invaded with all the force of an avalanche. Prologue. Gallia to arms.
A new episode has been added, and this is one of the first things that's kind of separates it from your standard strategy RPG typey thingy. Each mission is split into chapters, and each chapter is split into different things. You got little cutscenes and battles and stuff. But since we don't know much what's going on, obviously Gallia we're going to be, which is quite ironic because the Civ 5 mod nations I played, I was the Principality of Gallia, and failed miserably. God damn you, Batman. Anyway, on to the episode. Well, we'll meet some people.
March 1935. Outside the Gallian border town of Brule. Residents are leaving the town before the invasion, headed inland towards the capital.
I haven't been down this road in years. It really hasn't changed very much. Whoa! Already? Hey there, guys! You're beautiful. Starting early this year. You're heading upstream, huh? How's the water?
Sure, you should be doing that. You are at war. Could be, mistaken for something.
Freeze! Put your hands in the air. Slowly.
And lead to this.
Haven't seen you around before. What's your name?
My name's Welkin. And you are?
The one with the gun. We're with the Bruletown Watch. I'm Alicia. Alicia Melchiot. So, I'm wondering what you've been writing in that little book you've got there. Imperial spies are in the area.
This book is nothing, really. I was just sketching the fish and,
Yes. Oh, I know. And you know there's a war on, don't you? All right then, Mr. Artist. We'll talk about fish sketching down at the station. Take him away.
Thanks, fish.
Well, you did kind of get yourself into that. But there is the first episode. So each cutscene's in its separate little episode. Then let's watch the next one. View this episode. Why not?
Flowers, bugs, and fish. You're not bad with a pen, are you? I have to say, they're really very good.
Thank you. So you see, I really was just sketching.
Maybe. Or this could be some kind of secret code. And I intend to take my time finding out for sure.
Great.
Welks? Is that you?
Isara! Oh, your timing is perfect.
What have you gotten yourself into now, Welkin? Wait. Don't you live at the old general's house?
That's right. I'm General Gunther's daughter, Isara.
You do know everyone's supposed to evacuate, right?
Yes, I'm aware of that. My brother's here to help me move to the capital, but that may be difficult. I mean, unless you're willing to let him go, that is.
Huh?
Yeah, you're gonna kind of have to let me
I
go now.
apologize. But I was just doing my job, you know. I saw you with the notebook and thought you were a spy. Again, I'm really sorry about that.
Thanks. Don't worry about it. I can see how I might have looked a little suspicious.
Wilkes has a real passion for observing nature. That's why he's studying it at the university, right?
Guilty as charged. I get so into it sometimes I forget where I am or that somebody might be watching me.
Gunfire! Everyone keep your heads down!
Over there!
There's the Empire. Let's just prove they're bad guys by shooting some civilians, you know.
Damn it!
Welkin, you can handle a gun, right?
Yeah. I mean, I made it through training anyway.
Well, they're probably just a small scouting team. We should be able to take them out.
I'm with you.
A new episode is, about saving the game. Open by the menu by pressing the Y button. Then select save and record your progress to the Steam cloud on hard disk drive. Saving is a good idea before, during, and after any combat. Anything can happen out there. Thank you, game. I shall do that. And overwrite you. There we go. Has it saved? Yes, it has. Good. So, into our first battle.
Okay, here's the plan.
Ooh, we have a plan. We've got to eliminate the Imperial scouts that are approaching Brull. We'll deploy from here and take out all three of them. Just cross the bridge and take them down as fast as you can. Our objective here is to eliminate all enemies. Let's take care of them one at a time. Nice and easy. Welkin dies, Alicia dies, turn 20 passes, means we fail.
Let's get started. Just stay calm and get it done.
Yeah, let's just stay calm, you know. We're just at war.
I see 3 of them.
That's 3 too many. Stay sharp.
Sure thing, Alicia.
Listen a second. There's something I should explain.
Tutorial about command points. When the combat starts, you'll see a map of the area and your unit's positions. This is referred to as command mode. Here you'll select the unit you'd like to move based on the positions respective to the enemy, then press A. Doing so uses up one of the command points displayed at the top of the screen. They reflect your ability as a commander and represent the number of times you can give instructions to, i.e. control your unit's player phase. In this battle you have 3 CP, so you can issue instructions to your units up to 3 times. Let's try moving a unit now. Oh.
My turn, okay?
Let's go with Alicia first. About AP points. Action points. Use CP to select a unit in command mode, and you'll be plunged into action mode. Here you can freely move the unit you selected around the field. As you move around in action mode, the action points gorge at the bottom of the screen will gradually deplete. This represents the unit's mobility once it reaches 0. The unit will be unable to move any further. Keeping an eye on the unit's remaining AP while they are in motion is critical to keeping them safe. For now, use the left analog stick to move the unit up near the sandbags. And yeah, this game will punish you for making any mistakes, or usually does. Out attacking. Press the R right button. I'm not used to an Xbox play. To enter target mode, there the unit will prepare to attack with the currently selected weapon. Use the left analog stick to move the crosshairs, or the LB and RB buttons to stop between targets. Enemies will not attack while you're in target mode, so take your time and aim well before pressing A to fire. Your shots will land somewhere within the circle surrounding the crosshairs, so press the center on the entire target. Shots to their head or other weak points will result in greater damage. The unit can only attack from target mode up to once per action, so choose wisely before you open fire. If the target survives the attack, they may launch a counterattack. A damaged unit may not have the HP to survive the enemy counter, so be careful when planning your attack. Thank you, game. I shall keep that in mind. Oh, first, Alicia. Oop.
Now!
There we go. Out in actions. The unit with 0 AP has already performed an attack in the target mode. Is only able to act further. Press B to end the current action. This will turn you command mode, where you'll be able to select the next unit you wish to direct. You can press B and end the unit's action even if they have not attacked and still have AP. But we're not going to do that. What we're going to do, go over, try and get to that other sandbox without using cover, which I've already done, so I already know this. When standing near sandbags, the command crouch will appear. Press A to take cover behind them. While hiding behind cover, units are harder to target, take less damage, and are immune to headshots and critical damage. Meanwhile, units caught out in the open in any attacks will be easier to hit and could take significantly more damage. Advance carefully, moving to the cover and always try to end your action safely hitting from harm. Doing so should keep your troops alive long enough to secure victory for Gallia. Okay, so there's Alicia.
Here we
Let's get
go.
Vulcan. Come on, Vulcan. Let's go. See if we can kill this guy.
Now!
Oh, that's not good. That's actually quite the opposite of good. That was very poor from you, Welkin. You're gonna have to aim better. Mr. Town Watchman here, who has no name and therefore will not be very good, I highly doubt he's going to be able to rescue you from any sort of situation. Although, you know, you're in a very good defensive position. We're gonna kill him. Well done, Mr. Watchman. Well done. About ending the phase. When your command points reaches 0, the player phases end and the enemy phases begin. The one player enemy phase pair constitutes even a single turn. The fewer turns completing the mission in, the more cash and experience you'll receive at the end. But being too hasty can lead to unnecessary risks. The key is to find a challenging balance. And now it's the enemy's time. Welkin, I really wish you had actually killed that dude. Okay, so he's heading up. Welkin and Alicia instantly open fire. Come on, Welkin, get a couple of headshots on him. That wasn't headshots. You gonna go again? Nope. Well, this is where Alicia will probably go, using CP efficiently. When used well, even a limited pool of CP can take out significant numbers of foes. CP can be used on the same unit multiple times. For instance, a pool of 3 CP can be used to move one unit 3 times in a row. Perfect for cutting into enemy lines or hurrying past dangerous terrain. That said, people get tired. They'll start each consecutive action with fewer AP than last, so keep that in mind. If you use the cancel button then in your phase with CP still remaining, those CP will be carried over to the next turn. CP are a precious resource. How you choose to manage them will decide your fate. Yep. Yes, it will. This is where Alicia goes.
My turn, okay?
I'm just gonna have to do it myself, aren't I? Oh, over. Come on, Alicia. Show Welkin how it's done. There we go. Operation complete.
I don't see any more of them.
And we got a B. Potentially, you could do that in one go. But we're not here for the expert run. A new episode has been added. Isn't that nice? There you go. A Hilltop Promise. We'll do what the game says. We will save. And into this bit.
Miss Melchiot, there's no other sign of the enemy.
Good. Now, go keep watch and stay alert.
Yes, ma'am. What should we do with the bodies, ma'am?
We'll bury them. So it's begun. I'll do whatever it takes to protect the people of this town. I'll do it. Even going to war, I'll do it.
What are those?
Seeds from the lion's paw. It blooms white, small, simple, and strong.
I want to be able to remember, once the war is over, that it wasn't all just people killing people. That even in war, there was also new life.
On the 15th day of the 3rd month of the year 1935, the Empire began its assault in earnest. A formal declaration of war was made upon Gallia. Though it was only a small front in a massive continental assault, what followed would prove that a tiny nation could best a military giant. These events would tell a story of tragedy hidden in the mists of time. A story of courage and of trust, of persecution and hate, and of love blooming even through the flames of war. What follows is a record of this conflict, and of those who fought, lived, and died.
And we get the title screen. And a new chapter.
Chapter 1. In Defense of Brule.
But this new episode, and new chapter will be for the next video. So, I shall speak to you in a later video. See you later, people. Bye bye.